Prophet Sulaiman, he started the letter with, what do you think he started with?
Assalamu alaikum.
Before that?
Hello.
Before that, I just gave you a clue when I asked Abdurrahman, what do we say before we eat?
Bismillah.
Bismillah, with Bismillah, good.
And we call to you with the knowledge that I see.
Assalamu alaikum, we are the Azharis. Today I have,
Abdullah and Azharis.
good,
You forgot your name.
and Salim.
Mariam Azharis.
And the person over here in charge of all of these toys is?
Abdullah.
Abdurrahman, excellent. Today's story, Mariam, is about the Prophet Sulaiman.
And the hood.
Something like that, because he had special powers where he could control things.
And the hood.
What's the hood? To tell everybody at home.
I don't know what a hood is. Is it a hood? Like the hood? The hood connected to your hoodie.
No, the hood is not. The hood is not a hood connected hoodie. Hood is a bird.
Hood.
It was a bird. And Prophet Sulaiman could control
I know. Birds.
birds and
Animals.
animals.
And jinns.
Abdurrahman, can you get the Azhari pads?
We're at home with the Azharis.
Now, everybody watching at home, I want you to open up your workbooks, go past the sticker page, go past the reward chart, and go to the last page for this particular episode. What you'll see there is your Azhari pad. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain a word to the Azharis here, and I want you as well to draw the word I'm going to explain. You will have 10 seconds, just like everybody here. And let's see if you can race and beat the Azharis to draw the best picture in the quickest time. If you don't have the workbook, it's not a problem. You can always do it on a piece of paper or anything else that you have at home. 10 seconds to draw your favorite. Abdurrahman, are you with us?
Your favorite animal.
I think Abdurrahman's in charge of the toys. 10 seconds to draw your favorite animal. Ready, steady, Bismillah. Abdurrahman, are you okay there? You're not using your Azhari pad. You have to draw your favorite.
was lifting up the crane. Cousin's rabbit.
Your cousin's rabbit and Abdullah. Wow, that's really good, mashallah.
Spider monkey.
Let's see.
I forgot to add the hair.
Let's show everybody at home. That's amazing. That even
And his name is Crabsy.
a spider monkey. It looks a little bit like you.
It's got 4 fingers and no thumb, so it could swing in any direction. From a TV show we watch.
Okay, now Abdurrahman, what's your favorite animal? Let's
And
have
his
a look.
name is Crabsy.
What are you doing, Abdurrahman? What's your favorite animal? What did you draw? Okay, while he's still going.
Maybe he's drawing.
We'll come back to him. Don't worry about him. Okay, so everybody at home, imagine the Prophet Sulaiman, he could speak to all of these animals. Now, Abdurrahman, in the sky, what gives us light?
زدني علما.
The sun.
The sun, very good.
The moon.
And the moon as well. But the sun mainly. Now, the sun, there were people at the time of Prophet Sulaiman.
had to go.
Still cold. People at the times of Prophet Sulaiman who used to worship the sun. Did you know that?
Yeah.
And there was, did you know that, Abdullah? Yeah. Okay. And there was a queen who was their leader. Do you know
Oh,
her
I
name?
remember this.
What was her name?
I think it began with S.
Begins with B.
Oh.
Bill?
Bilqis.
Bilqis. Her name was Bilqis. Very good. Now, Abdullah, if you wanted to send a message to somebody, okay, that lives far, far away, how would you send them a message?
Well, if you could
Are you writing it now? No, to anybody. Look at me and tell everybody at home. What would you do?
Using mail on my iPad.
Using mail on your iPad?
Yeah.
Okay. So what Prophet Sulaiman did was he wrote a letter, then he sent it with one of his birds, and the bird gave the letter to Bilqis. And these people, remember, they were worshipping what?
I didn't. No, the sun.
The sun. Good. Now, Abdurrahman, before we eat or drink,
Yeah.
what do we say?
زدني علما.
Bismillah. Do you want to tell everybody at home so they can see you? Tell everybody at home.
Bismillah.
Excellent. Now, Prophet Sulaiman, he started the letter with, what do you think he started with?
Assalamu alaikum.
Before that?
Hello.
Before that, I just gave you a clue when I asked Abdurrahman, what do we say before we eat?
Bismillah.
Bismillah, with Bismillah. Good. Now, He sent in the name of Allah, and he wrote that letter and he sent it to Bilqis. And he told them to worship who, Abdullah?
Allah.
Allah. Excellent. Now, Bilqis showed her people the letter. What do you think they said?
زدني علما.
They said.
What do you think they said, Abdullah?
I think one of the people were.
What do you think they said, Abdullah?
I think they were shocked.
They were shocked. And what do you think they said, Mariam?
I think one of them fainted.
Fainted. I don't think they fainted. So, Bilqis, some of her people, they said, let's fight Prophet Sulaiman. Some of them said, no. So Bilqis said, rather than fighting, let's give him some presents. So they sent him some presents.
What? Does anyone know what Bilqis sent?
I don't know. Abdurrahman, what do you think Bilqis sent as a present?
I forgot.
Okay, he forgot. If I didn't know either. Okay, right. So, is giving gifts and giving presents a good idea?
Yeah.
What was my gift then?
And you don't get a gift because you don't give us gifts. Yes, Dad. You only get socks.
Don't listen to them.
Listen
I always give you presents. Mariam, you know I give you presents.
Dad.
Dilla.
No.
Abdurrahman.
Does Dad give you presents?
Alright.
He said no to.
Sometimes, Eid.
Never.
Alright. Who gives you presents?
Mama and Dadu.
Where did they get the presents from?
I don't know.
Your dad.
No! They get it from a shop.
Probably. Okay. Alright, you got me with that one. Okay, from a shop. Alright, coming back to the questions. Going back to what we were talking about. Who wants to do competition time? Competition time. Okay, competition time, everybody.
We're at home with the Azharis.
Now, everybody watching at home, I want you to open up your workbooks, go past the sticker page, go past the reward chart, and go to the last page for this particular episode. What you'll see there is competition time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question, and in your workbooks, you'll find two possible answers. I want you to circle what you think is the correct answer as quick as you can, and let's have a competition and see if you can beat the Azharis here. I'm going to ask them the same question as well. It's 2 points for every correct answer. Now, if you don't have a workbook, it's not a problem. You can write down the answer on a piece of paper or anything else that you have at home. Question number one, everybody. Sadaqah is when you, number one, give in charity, or is it number two, when you read Quran?
زدني علما.
Do you think number one? No. Have a guess. Number one for charity or number two for Quran? What do you think, Mariam? Let's have a look.
One.
Number one, Abdullah. Number one, Abdurrahman.
One.
Number one. Good. Mariam, you can move everybody up. Everyone got the answer right. MashaAllah. So everyone moves up the leaderboard. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, everybody at home, while Abdurrahman, second question of the day is, which angel brought the Quran to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Was it number one, Mikael? Abdullah, you with us?
Yeah.
Or number two, Jibrail?
زدني علما.
Was it number one, Mikael, or number two, Jibrail? What's going on over here? Okay, everybody. You done? What did you think the answer is? Number two, Mariam? Number two? Abdurrahman, surprise, surprise. Number two as well. Okay, so the answer is number two. It was Jibrail. Mariam, you moved them. Okay, Abdurrahman, you can move them. Everyone got the answer right. MashaAllah. So everyone moves up the leaderboard. Let's move on to the next question. Third question, guys. Who was there when Zamzam was discovered?
زدني علما.
Number one, Hajar, or right, number two, if you think it was Huda, and do it yourself. Okay.
One.
Abdurrahman?
One.
Wow, how did you know that, Abdurrahman?
Maybe some. Not guess.
You guessed. Okay, good. So, Abdullah, you can move it. Everyone got the answer right. MashaAllah. So everyone moves up the leaderboard. Coming back to the story. So, Prophet Sulaiman sent the letter to who?
Bilqis.
Bilqis.
Is
Bilqis.
it Bilqis or is it just Bilqis?
Bilqis. Now,
With
Abdullah.
a T or with an S?
With an S. Abdullah, what did Bilqis send back? What did we say? We said she sent
Present.
presents. When Bilqis went with her presents to Prophet Sulaiman's palace, they were shocked. Abdullah, let me ask you a question. What do you think was in the army of Prophet Sulaiman?
Lion, tigers, birds.
So there were lots and
Lions, tigers, birds, all kinds of animals.
Good. So everybody at home, there were lots and lots of animals. Lions, tigers,
Can you
birds.
believe? Can you believe?
I don't know. Now, Prophet Sulaiman, he said,
Foxes.
it might have been. Prophet Sulaiman said, we don't need your gifts. You know why? We have something better. We worship Allah. And so, yeah, Allah. So we don't need any of your presents. Allah gives us better things. Okay? So, Bilqis said, let me go and see Prophet Sulaiman. So Bilqis actually went. Actually, who wants to get the Azhari pads? Okay.
We're at home with the Azharis.
Okay, so everybody at home, you've got 10 seconds to draw what you think kings and queens sit on. Ready, steady, bismillah. 10 seconds, guys.
I had a head start again. I wish I had a head start. I get to look at this.
Last few seconds. Okay, time. Let's have a look.
Can you start from Marby?
Okay, Abdurrahman, let's have a look. What did you do? All right, he's not finished, Mariam. What did you do?
Start from Delhi. I'm not finished drawing.
All right, it's only 10 seconds, guys. Okay, tell me what you drew. What did you draw? Kings and queens sit on. Whoa, that's a really good drawing, mashallah. What does it look like?
I'm drawing soldiers as well.
Okay,
I'm not. Okay, fine then.
what do you have?
A throne which looks like
So
a head.
kings and queens sit on H's. Okay, thrones. Right, let's have a look. Abdullah, are you still drawing Abdurrahman? Wow, that's amazing. Look at this. It's a ladder.
This is the legend. This is the throne, and then these are the wings.
Wow, okay.
This
Yeah.
is the jet wing. This is.
Wow, his throne has jet wings. Okay, now,
I wish I had that.
oh, you carry on, don't worry. So,
I want to carry on.
Bilqis had a throne, and Prophet Sulaiman said to the jinn, who can bring me Bilqis' throne all the way from her palace to my palace? Abdullah, what's a jinn?
زدني علما.
Jinn is something that's made out of fire.
Good.
I
So,
think
yeah, it's like, there are good jinn and there are bad ones, isn't it?
the good jinn were on his side.
Good. So that's why we do our morning and evening du'as to protect us from any bad
Jinns.
jinn. And who was also made from
Shaitan.
fire? Shaitan. Very good. Now, Mariam, before we go to sleep, actually, you finished? What did you draw?
I drew soldiers, and
Whoa.
one's kneeling, and there's the king. sitting
Very
on
good.
the throne.
Mashallah. Next time do it in 10 seconds, huh?
I can't.
Okay,
It took
all
me
right.
like 10 minutes to do that. Not
All right, coming back to the story. 10
minutes.
Mariam.
Drawing.
Thank you. Now, everybody, when which is Mariam, we were talking about the morning and evening du'as. They protect us from?
The jinns,
And?
shaitan.
Very good. So give me an example of something we should recite before we go to sleep.
Three calls and Ayatul
Three calls Ayatul Kursi. Very good. Now,
Mulk.
Surah Al-Mulk is good. Very good.
Ayatul Kursi.
Ayatul Kursi, good. Now, did you know, everybody at home, that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that whenever we say Ayatul Kursi before bed, do you know what happens?
I said Ayatul Kursi first.
Do you know what happens when we say Ayatul Kursi before bed?
Wait.
No. Ask Azhari Rex. Azhari Rex, do you know? Oh, what's the answer, Azhari Rex? He doesn't know.
He does. You got protected by angels, and if you do it 2 times, then you get double protected.
Wow, that is amazing.
If you do it 3 times, I've done it 5 times.
Okay, so Azhari Rex.
No,
500 times? Okay, so actually, Azhari Rex was right because...
up to 100.
Azhari Rex was right because when you say it one time, Allah said, or the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that Allah will send an angel to protect you all the way.
angel.
One angel that will protect you. How many angels do you need?
I need 5.
All right. So Allah will send one that will protect you all the way throughout the night. So very important, everybody at home. Before we go to bed, what do we say?
زدني علما.
Because I took Ursu.
Good. So, Prophet Sulaiman said to the jinn, can you bring me Bilqis's throne? One of the jinn said, yes, I'll bring it very, very quickly.
Because and then in the blink of an eye it came.
No, I like that. Not quite. What happened was...
Blink of an eye,
Uh-huh.
when you looked, the throne was right. When you opened your eye,
Yes.
the throne was right in front of you.
Exactly. So what happened was one of the jinn said, I will bring it to you very quickly. Another one said, I will bring it to you in the blink of an eye. Abdurrahman, how do you blink?
Like this.
Just like, show everybody at home how you blink. So when Bilqis came to Prophet Sulaiman's palace, what did she see? Her throne. And she couldn't believe it.
Me that.
Oh, let me ask you then. So she couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it, okay? And this was a sign that Prophet Sulaiman was a?
Muslim.
Or a?
Jinn.
He was a prophet, okay? It was a sign he was a prophet. Now, Abdullah, can you walk on water?
زدني علما.
No. What happens when you walk on water,
You can
Abdurrahman?
run across one.
You'll sink. Very good. So,
If you are a basilisk, you could run across.
okay.
What's a basilisk?
I have no idea. But everyone...
A basilisk is a type of creature that's got big feet and it can run across.
Whoa.
Then it's got a sharp claws on there.
Everyone has got big feet and it can run across water.
I
But
have
anybody...
big feet.
You do. Okay. All right.
I
Now,
have big feet.
so, just like you said, Abdurrahman, if you walk on water, you will sink.
Drown.
So what happened is the floor of Prophet Sulaiman's palace was so shiny, it was glass, so shiny, Bilqis thought that it was water. So she had her clothes, her long skirt, and she was about to lift it up because she thought it would get wet. But what was it?
Glass.
Glass, exactly. And this was a miracle, again, to show that Prophet Sulaiman is a
Prophet.
prophet. Very good.
Miracle.
A prophet, yeah. Now, do you think she believed? Tell everybody at home.
Oh.
Did she believe in Allah? What do you think now?
زدني علما.
Before she didn't.
But now?
She does.
Yes, Abdurrahman, very good. Tell everybody
I
at
was
home.
going to say... No, he was going to say yes.
Azhari Rex was going to say yes. Everybody at home.
No.
She believed because she saw all these miracles. Maryam, what is our miracle that Allah gave us? The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
I know.
Yeah?
Parents.
No.
Breaking Daddy's
What miracle did the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam come with?
The Quran.
The Quran, very good. And the main thing we learned from today's lesson, okay, was that Prophet Sulaiman, and we learned about Bilqis, they gave, what did they give? Gifts. So very important, Abdurrahman. I'm happy to give away this gift. Anyone wants to come, please take free gift. Okay, we can give gifts when we go and meet everybody. Okay. All right, I'm just joking. All right, everyone say Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Don't forget your workbooks and your Azharis source and Azhari Rex from the Azharis.com to be able to win a prize. Click subscribe and write the name of your favorite character in the comments. Details in the description.